Good evening, guys and girls. I am your voice of choice, DrMarxout, and we're kicking things off with triple threat action here tonight. Apparently I actually labeled this thread as a Storm episode when it's actually Remedy here tonight. As Ku the War God looking for that delayed vertical on Mega Ran, Big Papa said, nope, you're both eating clotheslines. Got a whole lot of multi-person matches. With this right here, I think we only actually have one legit singles match. All three of these men looking to get back in the Headhunter title picture, or any title picture at this point. Big Papa, the most eliminations out of the Heavyweight Rumble. Tied with Andres Calderon for the Blitz Division Rumble. Both had 4. Big Papa throwing all the paws right now. Has a hold of the War God. Shoulder first into that turnbuckle post. Big Papa dropping the boots now. Rain slow to get to his feet. Ku trying to recompose on the outside. Rain catches Big Papa slipping, delivers a boot to the side of the mask. It's only really a half mask, I guess. Whole lot of paint. Big headbutt. Headbutts everywhere. Now I'll introduce him to the turnbuckle post. Back wheel trip. Drops the War God. And delivers an elbow across the throat. Big Papa back to his feet. Good pull after Mega Ran. Snapmares him down. Slowing down the pace even further with that neck snap. We have a big 6-woman main event to determine the last spot in that 4-way dance for the Blitz Women's title. Due to her victory last week over the champion, Mel Miller has taken Misaki's spot. Ku, big DDT, drops Big Papa. War God in control for the first time in this match. Delivering the hooves out of Mega Ran, bouncing that elbow joint off. Now showing some strength, deadlift. Up and over to the gut wrench powerbomb. Looking to do it one more time. Ku is freaky strong. I guess when you're a War God, that kind of goes with the territory. Overhand shot. Big Papa spins him out onto the shoulder, ended with the power slam. Big Papa's hungry. As the War God up. Get some chips. Here's the side of guac. Big Papa looking to steal it early into the cover. Mega Ran breaks it up before the 1 count. European uppercut staggers the, I guess, luchador in the most practical sense, even though he doesn't fly. Tree of Keanu Reeves now on Mega Ran. Boot to the solar plexus. Big Papa gonna fly. This should be interesting. Diving double axe handle drops the War God. Rain fighting off the ground with that shoulder tackle. Rain the latest to suffer the curse of that Headhunter title. Sakamoto Omega the only man with a successful defense. Running hip attack in the corner. In with a diving crossbody. Ku back in. Big chop stackers both his opponents. War God caught the DDT in the corner. Ran shifts the hips. Drops Big Papa. Ku brought out of the corner with the alley-oop set-out bomb. Rain looking to go to work on the knees, gets his kicked out from under him. Throat chop. As the War God up thinking vertical, War God stops it. Delivers a vertical suplex up and over of his own. Ku measuring Rain, doesn't see Big Papa slip his way back in. Has Rain up on the shoulders though. Spins him out of the drums of war. Turns attention quick to Big Papa, thinking DDT, gets caught with a back body drop. Big Papa only gets a 2 count on Ku, the War God. Ku up on the shoulders one more time, spun back out into that sidewinder power slam. Now trying to steal the cover on Mega Ran. Got a couple minutes to recompose after that drums of war. Big Papa looking for one more side. Side of guac one more time. Doesn't hold on. Into the cover. Ku right there to break it up though. Soccer style kick across the back. This match has been about 80% Big Papa to Patio. I guess when you're the biggest man in the match, that helps. And Ku posing in the middle has both men in the corners. Running lariat to Big Papa. And then one to Mega Ran. Looking for the low kick. Ran brings it back in with the belly to belly. Ku sweeps the leg out like the Cobra Kai. Heard that somewhere. Only gets a 2 count. Soccer style kick across that massive back one more time. Freaky strong military press gutbuster. Ku solo in the ring. Giving chase to Ray, and Big Papa finds his way back in. Spinning double axe handle, almost the Polish hammer. Rain breaks up that count. Short arm lariat almost takes Rain's head off there. Rolling knee drop. Ku in the driver's seat here. He manages another 2 count. 2.1 for those keeping attention in the fractions and decimals. Rain gets his head bounced off the mat by Big Papa de Patio now. Falling headbutt breaks up the count. Big Papa ducks the lariat, gets caught with the kick. Blocks the DDT one more time with a back body drop. Ku gets sidewindered one more time. Big Papa in the spicy recliner. Pulling back on the face of the War God. Ku slips out the back door, picks both ankles. Trying to steal the cover on Mega Ran now. Ran out of 2.5. War God stealing something off of our Real Horror Show Battle Royal winner. After that giant match they had in Midnight Wanamoto Combat, Night 2. War God 2.9. Sick chop to the side of the head of Mega Ran. Now trying to squeeze the life out of him. Ran fighting off with the back elbow to the kidneys. Has Ku up. Ku reverses. Falling arm breaker. Big Papa gets drugged down by the mask. I don't know if Ku maybe thumbed in the eyes. Big Papa kicks out at 2. I don't know if Big Papa's actually lost the match by pinfall except for the Ray Demonio this year. I'm gonna have to look into that. Big Papa 470. About 6'11". Fights off the ground with an elbow. War God staggered. Ku with another headbutt. You do not want to catch Samoan headbutts. Ku showing the strength, has Big Papa up on the shoulders. Looking for the drums, gets broken up by the elbows. Big Papa has Ku up now, drops him with another side of guac. Migraine staggers Big Papa. Into that backbreaker. That's got to be troublesome on the knees. And Rand steals it. Rand caught the pause most of that match. Ku would take 2 of those sides of guac, would hit the drums of war on Mega Ran. Big Papa threw out 3 of those sidewinder power slams. Rand would catch a side of guac. Big Papa was in control for about 80% of this match. But in the end, Rand would pick his spot. Deliver one of those high-velocity backbreakers to Big Papa DiPattio. And as I ask if Papa lost any pinfall victories, gets pinned in this one. As we get set for the only singles match on our card. Every other match from here on out is either a tag match or just a multi-person shindig. These two briefly tussled in that Blitz Division Battle Royal at Real Horror Show. Commentator that flaps in the night, Chip Stackworth, demanded that we book this match, so he made some phone calls, greased some palms. And now one half of the former tag team champions, Phobos, taking on the former Supernova Pro Cruiserweight champion, Eito Kajiwara. Blitz Division International Incident. And as I mentioned his name, Chip Stackworth, in the feed saying Kajiwara is not making it out of this match alive. This will definitely be a contrast to styles. Phobos is that very famous lucha style from Mexico, very high flying, very fast. Eito's kind of your anti-cruiserweight. Doesn't fly a whole lot. A lot of grapples, a lot of big power moves. It's Phobos' first man out here. Won those tag team belts with Nightmare as part of Cero Miedo. Haven't really tagged together much. Been trying to focus on singles action between the 3 of them. Nightmare, of course, been doing big things. He'll be in action tonight in a big fatal 4-way. To determine that last... Oh, we have 2 spots left, I'm sorry. To see who will be taking on Jay Hellion at Dilly Dilly. Is your former Supernova Pro Cruiserweight champion and one-time Hajime Puro Super Junior champion, Eito Kajiwara, making his way down into the storm shelter. I'm being told that, yes, I was incorrect. There's still 2 spots left for that Cruiserweight title match. Sorry, Blitz Division title match. Might as well just call it Cruiserweight. It's the same thing. I'm being told the winner of this match will get a spot in next week's final Fatal 4-Way. So title shot implications here. I think last week I was saying ramifications when I meant implications. I couldn't remember the word. Sometimes your verbose villain isn't as versed as he thinks. Phobos looks ready. Kajiwara looks ready. Show respect early out of these two with the handshake. Kajiwara quick. Into that overhead single arm hatch suplex. Kajiwara's going to look to keep this thing grounded and slow down. European uppercut. Picks the leg into the dragon screw. Kajiwara will strike at every limb he can get a hold of. Hatch suplex one more time. Cutthroat variation of it, it looked like almost. Phobos not able to get out of the gate yet here. It's been all Kajiwara. As I say that, Phobos fights off the ground. Delivers the headbutt and then gets caught with an enziguri and then one more overhead hatch suplex. Eito heads up to the second rope here. Falling elbow drop. Phobos picks the ankles. Phobos might have to change his strategy a little bit here. Tyrian DDT. Short round DDT. We call him the Munchkin Land here. Phobos looking to springboard in here. Waits for Kajiwara to get to his feet. Kajiwara got the move on him. Phobos up and over on the shoulders. Layout reverse DDT counter. Phobos off the ropes. Shining enziguri. Always mix up if that's the Warlock, the Wizard, the Apprentice, the Sith Lord, the Sorcerer. Crucifix Driver in the corner. I know what that one is. And Phobos looking to fly halfway across the ring. Phoenix Splash with a twist. Mid-range jumper. Runs in looking for that kick. It's caught up on the top turnbuckle post. Dodges the grab by Kajiwara. Catches him one more time with a reverse DDT. No layout on this one. Phobos trying to pop that elbow joint off the stomp now. Munchkin Land DDT one more time. Phobos taking a minute to violate Wizard Rule. I'm told Phobos has signed at least one more year's worth of contract. He will be back next season for us here. Drops Kajiwara with that snake eyes. Kajiwara has to work out his contract first with Supernova. He works out that lariat on the way back in. Drops Phobos. Grabs him by the mohawk and spikes him off the mat. Kajiwara looking for that elbow one more time. Gets nothing but mat and a kick for his troubles. Phobos in that turnaround Rana holds on for the pin, doesn't get much more than a 1. As I say, Kajiwara doesn't fly. I think he's jumped more in this match than he has any other match. He gets caught with that shooting star headbutt to the shoulders. Phobos measuring and kicks him down low. Ties him up with the pump handle. Up and over into the Zabalba driver 1. Crawls into the cover. Ref in position. Kajiwara out at 2.8. Phobos looking to get that springboard he wanted earlier. In with the frog splash across the back. Gets caught with the arm drag hip toss. Kajiwara butterflies the arms up and over into the suplex. As Phobos up. Delayed brainbuster. Quickly transitions in. Has him up. Into the Kajiwara bomb. Hooks the outside leg, Phobos. Kicks out at 2.3. I don't know if he does the full kick out. I think he also is starting to get a hold of the ropes. Kajiwara, pair of forearms. Looks like Phobos busted open off the Kajiwara bomb. That flipping Pele kick isn't going to do him any favors. Kajiwara dancing around, showing more personality in this match than he has his entire season so far. As Phobos up one more time. Delayed brainbuster. Trying to pat down that mohawk. Keeps him away from the ropes this time. 2.9. We got a wasabi and habanero chicken wing. Phobos flips out of the Wara bomb. Try to steal a quick cover. Kajiwara caught off guard, kicks out at 2 though. Gets caught with the headbutt to the forehead. Doesn't headbutt, that was an elbow now. Fights off the ground with the jawbreaker. Needed the sternum. Axe kick, drops Phobos dead center. Kajiwara, one of its lethal strikers across the triad in the cruiserweight division. Of course, now the Wizard is back in the division, you kind of have to remember him. Kajiwara drops the elbow to that already damaged forehead. Quick snapmare. Into the key lock. Wrenching in that left arm of Phobos, trying to rip that shoulder completely out of the socket. Phobos fights off his feet, delivers a shot to the stomach. Kick down low. Holds on into the sunset bomb. Phobos, instead of taking advantage, trying to play to the crowd one more time, trying to get that energy going. Kick across the back into that shooting star headbutt. That one into that shoulder area. Phobos gets maybe a 2.5. Waits for Kajiwara to get back to his feet. Kicks him down low one more time. Ties up the pump handle. Has him up. It's a Balba driver 1. There is a Balba driver 2. He just doesn't use it that often. Kajiwara out at 2.9 one more time. These two men exchanging shots. Phobos heading topside. Looks for that Phoenix splash. Hit the mid rope, didn't hit the top rope. Kajiwara quick to his feet. There's that brainbuster one more time. And 6 stomps to that tattooed area of Phobos. I couldn't remember what the muscle was called. Traps. Quick snap German, holds on for the pin. Phobos muscles out of 2.5. Not going to like the sight when he gets to his feet. Kajiwara ties him up one more time. Into the Wara bomb. Into the cover. That should be all she wrote. Phobos out at 2.9 one more time. What's it going to take for these two men to stay down? Irish whip into the corner, sternum first. Ato looking high impact, hangs him up top. Walks into a back elbow. Phobos looking for that Dragon Rana. Turned it more into a senton. Couldn't maintain control. Both men down. Phobos into the cover. Kajiwara out at 2. Figure 4's the neck. Kajiwara saying no staples here. Quick snap German, bridges it one more time. Phobos out again at 2. There's the snapmare. Back to work with that key lock. Phobos up to his feet quicker here, getting that vertical base back. Kajiwara up and over with the sunset flip. Ref out of position. Kajiwara trying to steal it, only gets a 2. Has a hold of Phobos by the hair. Snapmares him back down to the ground. Soccer style kick across the back. Runs into an arm drag counter. Phobos thinking surprise ninja Ronda gets caught with this no you surprise ninja with the power bomb. carry takedown. And a Snapdragon. Kajiwara, though, grabbed a hold of the ropes. Phobos saying, I know the snap game just as well. Ties up the legs. Into the Samoan driver. Phobos, I don't know if that was his version of the Zabala driver too, or if he just stole the drums of war, but Phobos is your winner after a very hard-fought match. Shooting star headbutt. He would throw 2 Zabala driver 1s. Phobos would also take 3 of those vertical brainbusters and 2 Guara bombs. This first one right here would bust him open. No, that was the second one that he fought out of. My apologies. Jawbreaker. Actually looks like Kajiwara raked the eyes right there. But in the end, Phobos would find a way. Crimson Mask and all. So we know Phobos is going on next week to try to earn that 4th spot against Jay Hellion. Who those other 3 men are, we'll find out next week. Chip Stackworth called it with a rip Kajiwara, but was definitely not a squash match. Wara was definitely very game here tonight. If we want to talk funerals, however, the Hosses of Mayhem are very, very upset. They are no longer in the title picture. They've lost 3 matches to the Risen. They are now back at square one. Apparently square one consists of killing Josh Jabinski, Jeremy Jabroni, and Larry Local. So I would like to publicly announce to their next of kin, I'm so sorry for what's about to happen. This is going to be gross. I did not book this match. I'm even almost terrified to call this match. One has to believe, though, that if the Jabroni effect finds a way to be successful here, then we may have a very interesting situation on our hands. And that's saying if they get a pinfall win. If the Hosses get themselves disqualified, I'm not going to consider that. I mean, the record books will say a win. Let's be real here. So the Jobbers will have a big W in their book. But it won't look like they won. I'm scared of this. We're getting right into the action as big Amadeus Keith taking on Jabroni first. Quick snapmare, there's the chop, there's the kick across the chest. Gets that mount. His lefts and rights dropping bombs. I don't know if either of Jabroni's tag team partners are even going to want to get in this thing. Jabroni brought back to his feet, short arm lariat. Keith maintains control, snaps him into another one. Holds on one more time, says, nah, you're getting 3, fam. Now wrenching away at that neck, trying to rip Jabroni's head completely off. Jabroni looking at that Glass Joe record. Has that one win against Mega Ray that set him on that complete path of destruction for the last 3 months. Gets hung up on that top rope for his troubles now. Keith showing all sorts of scary power. Deadlift powerbomb. I don't think Jabroni's even gotten like a chop. Oh, there's a right hand. I think it's just shoved immediately back. Keith introduces Jabroni to the Mayhem corner. Tags in Phoenix Vega. Big shoulder tackle. Keith in with the running uppercut. I don't know that you want to tag into this, Larry Local. Vega with the deadlift. Up and over with the suplex. in the gut wrench position. Knockout right. Vega off the ropes and with the double axe handle. Delivers a knee to Vega. Is busted open, now putting the boots on Vega. Josh Jabinski tags himself in. Now brings in Larry Local. All three members now. He's putting the boots to Phoenix Vega, which is 5 times more offense than I was expecting. Up and over the judo toss. Now that vice grip on that shoulder. Larry Local. Vega, about 330, just walks through the guts. Larry Local maybe weighs 160 pounds. Gets sent into the Mayhem corner. Vega tags Keith back in. There's a boot to the sternum. And now biting the forehead of Local. Overhand shot, Local dodges it. And then a big Northern Lights hangs Keith's ankles up on the top rope. I didn't realize Local was that strong. Had to just be using the momentum. Brings Jabinski back in. Jabroni looks pretty much dead to waters on the outside. Jabinski gonna fly here. Down with the forearm. Brings Keith back to his feet. Keith fighting back with the fireman's carry takedown. Has Jabinski up. Drops him into that gut buster. Was impressive when Mega Ran did it. Not as impressive when Keith does it here. Of course, Ran was fighting hosses. That variation of the sweet and sour used by Run Pittsburgh. Mayhem hosses here. They can end this match anytime. I think they're just having fun leveling destruction right now. Vega with that vice grip on that shoulder one more time. I don't know if he's expecting to get a submission victory. He just wants to hurt poor Josh Jabinski here. Just toss him around like a ragdoll. Deadlifting him and just gut wrenching him left and right. Jabinski spun around. Grabbed by the back of the neck. That reverse choke slam, set face first, into the cover. And Jabinski, for some reason, decides he wants to kick out there. Fight back with a back elbow. Runs into an arm drag takedown. Vega has him up. Into the elevator. Good night. Josh Jabinski gets caught with an overhead belly-to-belly suplex, and apparently this match is elimination. Larry Local on the outside with Keith. That's Vega, sorry. Keith absolutely destroying Jabroni on the inside. Vega with the second gut wrench on the outside. Just tossing Larry Local around. No mercy in this dojo. Local with the surprise Ninja Rana. Vega forced the neck, throws out those elbows. Jabroni thinking about getting in on the action now. Refs count at 7. Vega back in. Local back in. And Local showing some life here. Drops the knees. Throwing the shots. Vega says, all right, kid, I'm done. Irish whip into the Mayhem corner. Tree of Keanu Reeves one more time. Trying to kick the air out of the lungs. And just the, I don't know if that was just a very forceful, meaty shove. Careful, like he threw a punch. Nasty Samoan style headbutt. Vega stalking his prey now. Local getting back to his feet. Vega dodges the shot. Or just walks through, I couldn't really tell. A snap suplex. Local sent back into the Mayhem corner. Tag brings Keith back in. Arm outstretched. There's that double axe handle. Neutral corner. Keith runs into the rising knee by Local. And then a European uppercut. And then a quick leg drop, brother. Jeremy Jabroni brought back in, looking to score that Jabroni effect one more time. Gets sent to the Mayhem corner. Shot across the jaw. There's that running shoulder tackle. Keith tuning up the band, running uppercut one more time. Jabroni spun around. Now he's grabbed by the back of the throat. Vega looking to get his second elimination. Jabroni sent it to the Mayhem corner. Jabroni tied up. Keith off the ropes. Method of Mayhem. Sorry, that's not the Method of Mayhem. That's the Mouth of Madness. Into the cover. And then Fez press. Drops Local. Jabroni's gone. And Local's not much longer for this world. Reversal on the Irish whip sends Keith into the corner. There's an elbow to the kidneys. Keith hung up topside. And Local with the Hangman's neck breaker. A Tower of Local. Has an arm outstretched, now dropping his own elbows to the traps of Amadeus Keith. Little bit of compare rights, and then Keith said, I'm done with this shit. Caught the shot, now delivered a headbutt and just put in the absolute boots. As I say, that picks up the arm, shots to the guts, and then that falling left hand. Keith has Local up into that Emerald Explosion. Sends Local back into the Mayhem corner. Tags Vega back in. Ties up Local. Mouth of Madness one more time. Good night, jobbers. And the Hosses of Mayhem absolutely destroy those poor three bastards. I don't know if our insurance is going to cover that. Josh Javinsky was the first to take the fall. Took that reverse choke slam. One more look at it. I think he bounced off of his nose. And then Javinsky would get caught with that elevator shortly after. Javinsky would catch a pair of those running uppercuts. He would also fall victim to that reverse choke slam. He was the first to go out with one of those Mouth of Madnesses. Larry Local would fall shortly after. And the Mayhem Haas is out of title contention, not out of dealing out pain. Told on Saturday night's edition of Storm, we will have two 6-man over-the-top battle royals to determine the last two spots to see who faces Grimm at Dilly Dilly. That will be a fatal 4-way street fight. That's not a Dilly Dilly, sorry. That's at our big pay-per-view. Dilly Dilly is going to be a tag match between the 4 men involved with that match at our big pay-per-view, which I still don't have the name for. Grimm's first opponent, he named himself. He wants to give Kirsty Ramon a shot. So it'll be Grim and Kirsty Ramon, both representing FCK, taking on two other guys. Speaking of FCK, for that third spot against their champion, Jay Hellion, in the Blitz division, we've got the former Supernova Pro Cruiserweight champion, Shadow Star, the current Supernova Pro Cruiserweight champion, Andres Calderon, the man with the most eliminations in the Battle Royal for the Blitz division title, the Iron Man of that match, Nightmare, and the formerly undefeated Skeevy Ray Vaughn. Yeah, that match should not have lasted that long. I was honestly expecting minute race, like all three guys dead within 45 seconds. This match will be Falls Count Anywhere. First Fall will win that third spot. Jay Hellion has spot 1. Flip Sunset has spot 2. This will be spot 3, and then Phobos and 3 other men will try to claim that last spot. And Chip putting his money on Skeeve, the Mullet Messiah, the Bud Light Black Belt. Definitely has an uphill battle to climb here. Former 2-time tag team champion here in Blitz. Former Cruiserweight champion, current Cruiserweight champion. Skeeve has yet to hold gold. We still have 2 matches to go after this. This is going to be madness tonight. Shadow Star making his in-ring proper debut for us tonight. I don't believe Calderon's had an actual match here outside of that Battle Royal where he threw out 4. And Calderon, your current Supernova Pro Cruiserweight champion, out first. Has a new outlook on life. Shed the Paradox persona, joined Killer X. Put on fantastic matches, but couldn't ever get a win. Killer X dissolved, now he's a champion. Has a shot at more gold here. Well, a shot for more gold. One more matches as Paradox when he was still wearing that mask in 2 months than he did as a member of Killer X across most of the season. Says he bears no ill will with Bryce Warren and will still back his buddy. TZ Valentine, not so much, but Bryce can give him a call if he needs the help. As Nightmare making his way back down here. Took 3rd place in the Super Junior World Cup over in high class. Had the best showing for any members of the 3 Trad that weren't high-class originals. Won Night 3 against Dougal Devlin. He's a former 2-time tag team champion. Once with El Hijo de Trueno, once with Phobos. Looking to add singles gold. Sporting that new mask and that knee pad with the mask on it also. That slightly new coat. And the war paint. Shadow Star making his way down for his first official match in the Storm Shelter. I don't know a whole lot about him. I just know that I want to say he's actually the longest reigning champion of that belt from Supernova. Chippy might have to back up that fact, but I think that's the case. As the only Brazilian representative across the triad this season. We go from the man from Brazil to the man that only likes things that are wax Brazilian. The man who pays for our pyro. The Skeevster. Chip's picked to win this thing and then ultimately go on to win a 15-year title reign. God, I need to wash my eyes with bleach. As the no-sleeve saint, Skeevy Ray Vaughan. Call it around. Oh, Primetime was the longest reigning? Okay. There you go. Fatal four-way action. We are a go. Calderon and Shadow Star on one side. Skeeve has Nightmare up on the other. Hold 4 on one side, Flapjack on the other. Surprise Ninja Tilt-A-Whirl Head Scissors. Nightmare out on the side on the apron, fights his way back in. Has Skeevy Ray up. Delays it. Skeeve flips out. Across arm breaker. Surprise Ninja Powerbomb. Calderon trying to look to steal this quick. Shatterstar fights out of it as Skeevy Ray drops the fist to Nightmare's forehead. Shatterstar with the alarm clock kick. Skeeve picks the angle. Now trying to rip that knee socket backwards. Surprise Ninja Head Scissors, another $1 billion fist drop. Calderon with the snapmare to Shadow Star. Shadow rolls out, flips out up and over. That flip out DDT, shades of Melanie Miller. Calderon's former, I guess, partner-ish in Killer X. Nightmare drops Skeeve with the demon kick. Snapdragon drops Calderon. Nightmare going fully up top on one side. Shadow Star second rope on the other. There's the second rope senton. Nightmare decides he doesn't want to fly. Backslide driver plants Skeevy. Skeeve sent up and over the top rope. Nightmare drops him. Shadow Star gets caught, slipping. Reverse DDT by Calderon. Calderon ties up that armbar one more time, then picks the ankle. Quick snap suplex, drops Nightmare on the outside. Skeeve fights his way back in. Attention right back to Nightmare. This is a Falls Count Anywhere match. Quick head scissor drop Skeeve. Then an elbow drop, both inside and out. SRV shoved into those barricades. Snap suplex on the inside. Skeeve hung up top on the outside, and then a big boot. Shadow Star, Fisherman suplex, no bridge on the inside. Or did he bridge? I blinked. And Nightmare putting the boots to Shadow Star now. Shadow Star sent off those ropes. And a diving headbutt. Skeeve goes right back after Nightmare. Into the Snake Eyes. Skeevy Ray Vaughan with that alley-oop bomb. Layout reverse DDT to Shadow Star from Calderon. Both men heading up the second rope. Rolling senton on one side, falling fist drop on the other. Neither man succeeded in their jumping attempts. Mid-range jumper game is terrible tonight. Shadow Star going outside with Calderon. Skeeve's wrist bent backwards and then stomped to that shoulder joint. Calderon ducks the line, gets caught with one on the way back in. Rising knee staggers Skeeve. Neck breaker on the outside. Skeevy Ray Wave on up top. Nightmare flips him down with the bully lock. Into the cover, only gets a 1. Shadow starts a big scoop slam on the outside. Nightmare going to work on that arm joint. So we have a cover attempt on the outside. Ref having to go out. Nightmare looked like he had some bad intentions for that pinfall attempt. Basement dropkick to the face to call it around. Nightmare at the stunner stomp. Skeeve blocks the shot. Spins Nightmare around. Belly back suplex. Nightmare flips out into the backstabber. Into the cover. Skeeve out at 1. Calderon in to break it up. Nightmare drops the knee. Gets caught with the back elbow from Nightmare. Slips out the back. Into the neck breaker. Spins Nightmare around. Poison Rana. All 4 men back in. Shadow Star throws Calderon out to the apron. Went ahead back out to the playground. Gets caught by Skeeve. Irish whip into the corner. Skeeve at the running lariat. Diving forearm drop Shadow Star. Into the atomic drop. Holds onto the legs. Delivers those double legs to the guts. And then a basement drop kick. Nightmare at the kick down low. Crosses that leg up. Into the fisherman driver. Quickly into the cover. Shadow Star giving chase. Breaks it up with the swanton. Nightmare caught that spinning low kick. And then a nasty super kick. All 4 men outside. Skeeve sends Calderon face first into the turnbuckle. And then Nightmare steals it. Calderon caught with that basement drop kick on the outside. Shadow Star and Calderon were out there for a while. I don't know exactly how it happened, but Calderon bounced the back of Shadow Star's head off that very thin mattage on the outside. Hey, man. Skeeve got caught with that backstabber. Find a way to kick out at 1. Calderon would deliver that sick poison run on the inside to Nightmare. Then catch that cross-legged fisherman buster on the outside, and then I want to say a super kick. Drop Shadow Star. Nightmare moving on to Dilly Dilly. May have to face former tag team partner Phobos if he can win the next fatal 4-way. Speaking of men involved in that match, to declare the next #1 contenders for our tag team titles, which will not be defended at Dilly Dilly. We have a special match set for Dilly Dilly, though, involving the tag team champions. We'll get to that when it happens. These 4 men won a variation of the high-class scramble last week in a big 8-man match. I don't even remember who they beat now. That's not important. They won. So now these 2 teams, High and Mighty, represented by Mighty and Bake, taking on those guys, Paul Smackage and Flip Sunset. Flip looking to do double duty potentially. High and Mighty have the second best win percentage, though, of the tag teams here in Blitz. I want to say the Fulmori's the only team with more wins, and they don't even exist anymore. Well, I guess the Risen's still undefeated. I'll have to do the math one of these nights. Bake is #3 on Chip Stackworth's top 10 in the triad. It's been a busy year for the Bearded Beast. His young protege Mighty, of course, our longest reigning Blitz Division champion. The only man to successfully defend it, and do it repeatedly. Actually defended it against Paul Smackage at one point. Tag team titles shot. Titles aren't involved in this match yet. We're almost an hour in. We still have another match to go after this. And that one's going to be a doozy. High and Mighty making their way down first. Bake looking to potentially become the second person to pull what the Risen pulled off and win tag team titles in 2 different companies at the same time. Bake and Iceman put back run PGH. Looking to try to claim high class gold if they can get their shot earned and won. If him and his protege Mighty here can do the same and win this match, Bake could try to get himself in a very illustrious company, as if he's not already there. Guaranteed Hall of Fame. And then there's those guys. Paul in the blue, Flip in the purple. Looking to score the upset here, because let's face it, it would be an upset. The fact that Flip even won his fatal 4-way last week is still just brain numbing. Came absolutely out of nowhere. Wasn't even in the Battle Royal. Gave that spot to Paul. And Bake gonna start things off here against Paul Smackage. Smackage, but why would you slap Bake? That is the dumbest thing you can do. Gets brought back into a big boot. Overhead gut wrench Baker bomb. Paul, you gonna learn today. Gets brought into the short arm lariat. Bell's rang. This match isn't started yet. Bake with the low kick. Sends Smackage up and over, brings him back into another sickening boot. Smackage with a leg strike pushing Bake away. Tags in Flip. Bake has a hold of Young Sunset. Quick snap mirror and the soccer style kick across the shoulder blades. Brings in Mighty. Mighty looking to fly here. Into that somersault leg drop, brother. Mighty looking for the elbow, gets caught with the back version of it for his troubles. And then a 6-snap power slam drops Flip Sunset. Mighty sick right hand. Looking for that knockout shot. And delivers another one. Smackage fights off the front slam with the knee. Sends Mighty into those guys' corner. Brings in Smackage. And then tosses him like a lawn dart. Smackage quick go behind into the Shiranui. Has Mighty up. Ties up the forehead. Look, I thought he was going powerbomb. Bridges it backwards and holds on with the bridge. Mighty out before one. Dives in, brings Bake back into this. Bake with the running lariat. Kitchen sink style knee. Into another running quick lariat, not Steel City variation. Bake head up to the second rope. Flip. Not there fast enough. Fat boy splash. Into the running double axe handle. Bake's motor full running right now. As smackage up, smackage out the back door. Reverse DDT counter. Bake right back to his feet, sends smackage into that neutral corner. And then driven shoulder first into the turnbuckle post. Bake trying to choke the life out of Paul Smackage, the man from Grapevine, Texas. I don't know where Flip's from. Bake kick inside of the hammy. Bake crusher on the shield. Right hand stagger smackage, hangs him up on those ropes, then clean lariat to the outside. Bake giving chase out to the playground. Flip, I don't know if you want to get involved in this. And those crossface shots to smackage. Flip right there sends Bake into the barricade. Bake fighting off with a kick. And then Flip did probably the smartest thing he's ever going to do and just ran away. Bake has a little smackage knee into that outside mat. And then a crucifix driver to the outside. Refs count at 7. Flip throws Bake back in. Refs count at 9. I don't know if Flip realizes what he did here. And High and Mighty going to take this thing by a count out. Are we going to let that stand? Yeah, we're running with it. So High and Mighty are your new #1 contenders for the tag team titles. And that'll be an interesting car ride for those guys. High Class making the very valid point, a win is a win. So Bake, already a member of the illustrious Magnificent Seven. Looking to add more gold here. Already a one-time Headhunter champion. So we get set for our main event. Normally our Warfare matches are held with 8 representatives. This one's only 6. We're calling it a Sinister 6. Yes, we stole the name. No, we don't care. As the 4 former women's champions, Beck Wild, our inaugural women's champion, the woman that beat her Valentina, the woman that beat her CC Bones, and then Callie Dane. I honestly forgot about the Elite 8, I'm sorry. Well, there was no hatred towards TJ Ramirez, not Valentine. Wow. Because TJ could legit powerbomb me through 6 tables. And then Callie Dane, our only woman representative from Blitz that's on Chip Stackworth's top 10. Kamoko Kanemaru, the woman who won our inaugural Betty White Invitational. And then Mel Miller, who just came out of nowhere and beat Misaki last week. Misaki was going to be in this match to try to keep it a triple threat. And honestly, she bowed out on her own volition. She was still booked to be in this thing and said, no, give Mel the shot. Misaki's down with the competition. This will be an elimination style match. The graphics guy put up Battle Royal. This is not over the top. This is pinfalls and submissions. Last woman standing. We'll move on to take on Misaki, Ali Starr, and Akane Yamamoto. Valentina getting the pause quick from Mel Miller. Callie Dane working on Kamoko Kanemaru, and CC Bones and Beck Wild going to town. on each other. CC Bones and Beck Wild, the only two women's champions to successfully defend their belts. Bones with the Rana driver. I'm going to miss so many calls. Miller with the Tiger suplex on Valentina, quick. Running Bulldog drops Callie Dane. Corkscrew European uppercut by Bones, missed. Surprise Ninja Rana. Beck Wild still wearing that Skeevy Ray stank. Corkscrew leg drop system from Valentina to Mel Miller. Yeah, I'm missing so much. Beck drives CC Bones into the corner, and belly to bellies are up and over. Valentina taking a second oppose. Not sure this is the match you want to do that. And a quick sweet and sour suplex drops Valentina. Dane and Kanemaru exchanging shots. Including that back elbow and the right hands. Kanemaru with the short snap brainbuster. And our first cover attempt of the match. Dane out of one. Standing Spanish fly drops Mel Miller. Beck trying to steal the cover on Bones. Valentina into the Fisherman Buster. And that standing moonsault. You do it better. Front dropkick drops Callie Dane. Dane fighting off the ground with a shot to the stomach. Bones in with that surprise Rana driver. Miller with the quick combo to Valentina. Hot shot drops Beck. Soccer style kick to the cross to the back of Callie Dane. Bones dragon screw to Valentina. Drop kick dodged by Dane. Kimoko just alley-ooped onto that top turnbuckle post. I think Dane does that knowing she's going to rip someone's face off. Kimoko then flips out into the Enziguri. Quick snap neck breaker to Valentina. Beck with the forearm runs through CC Bones. Valentina dropped to the hot shot. Bones gets powerbombed and then elbow dropped. Kanemaru gets gut wrenched. Valentina gets covered. Mel Miller gets kicked on. Now turns her attention to Callie Dane. Alarm clock kick. Kanemaru trying to steal the cover. Miller trying to make a point here, going after a former champion first. I guess she was going after Valentina. And this is where she messed up. Suicide note drops Mel Miller. Arm breaker to Kimoko. Back with the running punt kick to CC Bones. Valentina pushes Kanemaru back. Miller fighting off the ground with the dragon screw to Callie. Rolling senton keeps Kimoko on the mat. Dane staggers Miller. Belly to back suplex drops Beck. Sweet and sour to Callie Dane. Kimoko flips out again. Enziguri. Blind man elbow from CC Bones. Standing moonsault. Yeah, the action's everywhere right now. I'm missing so much. Dane fighting off the ground with the rising knee. Kimoko putting the boots to Valentina in the corner. Dane steps on the guts, tries to walk through Mel Miller. Valentina dropped the board buster. Fireball punch blocked by Beck Wild in the corner. Shotgun kick drops CC Bones. Falling arm breaker to Miller into hold 4. Beck with the surfboard knee breaker to CC Bones. Valentina hangs Kimoko up on the top rope. And Dane was looking for the danger zone, gets broken up by Beck Wild. The Caliente driver to Kimoko Kanemaru. Bones trying to steal the first cover here. Kanemaru kicks out. Suplex combo to Callie Dane. Into the short surfboard. Kanemaru clash out of nowhere to CC Bones. Ripcord knee to Callie Dane. Kimoko has her attention on Beck Wild. Now ref down for the count. Dane out of 2.9. We still have yet to have an elimination here in this Sinister 6. Dane trying to rip that shoulder off of Miller. And that falling arm breaker. Back into the Fujiwara. 2 cover attempts. Kimoko kicks out. Beck kicks out. I don't know what the hell went on down there. Snapdragon to Callie Dane, no bridge. Basement drop kick to Callie Dane. Kanemaru dropped to the Firewoman's carry. Half and half suplex one more time. Valentina dropped with the Moose Knuckles from Beck. Into the cover. Miller breaks it up. Miller dropped at the Roll Tide. Dane into the cover. Every woman kicking out of everything right now. Northern Lights to Beck. No bridge. Iceman's kicking rock somewhere. Blind man elbow drop to Kanemaru from CC Bones. Picture perfect neck snap. Kanemaru gets caught with that fireball shot. No, blocked. Bones has thrown 2 of them. Hasn't hit one yet. Gets caught with that surprise Ninja Rana. Valentina throwing the strikes to Beck. Mel gets caught. Straight jacket German, no bridge. Bones gets measured. Running punt kick absolutely takes Miller's face off. Kanemaru with the Kanemaru clash one more time to Bones. Into the cover. And CC Bones is the first woman eliminated. Surprise Ninja Rana, failed by Valentina, dropped into a powerbomb by Beck. Valentina throwing the strikes. Mill dropped to the front drop kick. Miller grabbed by Callie Dane, caught with the danger zone. Miller trying to hold on here. Miller fighting her way out of it. Kanemaru right there putting the boots. Miller gets out of the dragon. Kimoko right there to break up the suplex. Roaring elbow staggers Beck. Super kick staggers Callie Dane, and then a kick combination from Dane, from Kimoko and Miller. Tanahashi takedown to Kimoko Kanemaru. And to those crossface shots, Miller right there to throw the kick. A running punt kick one more time to the side of the head of Kimoko Kanemaru. Miller gets caught with the jawbreaker. Dane has her up. Into that tossing gut wrench. Dane into the cover on Miller now. Miller out of 2.9. Dane caught by Kimoko. Flipped out into that inverted suplex. Almost a cutter. Stevie almost had to pay a dub here. Saito suplex, drops Callie Dane. Mel Miller and Kimoko Kanemaru both going after Dane right now. Valentina caught out of the corner one more time by Beck. Dropped with the moose knuckles. Into the cover one more time. Valentina out yet again. Callie Dane in the clutches of Mel Miller. Gets Plano 2 verticals. Into the fisherman, no bridge. Mel off the ropes. Into the most Mel-electrifying move in the company, the People's Melbow. Kimoko changes her attention to Valentina and Beck. Callie Dane with the kick down low. Valentina gets covered. Valentina eliminated. And Dane with a quick fisticuff combo to Mel Miller. Kimoko has Beck up. The woman she beat in the finals of the Beck Wild Invitational, Betty White Invitational. Miller Snapdragon one more time to Callie Dane. And a Falcon Arrow drops Beck Wild. Ripcord knee drops Callie Dane. Falling flatliner drops Kimoko. Beck into the cover. Kimoko out. Miller working on the legs of Callie. Beck figure fours the neck of Kanemaru. Kanemaru fights her way out. Hold four to Callie Dane. Callie says, I'm better at submissions than you are. Stop it. Tiltoro head scissors drops Mel Miller. Miller gets Snapmare down. Inseguri drops Kimoko from back. Mel Miller still very much alive. Going for that suplex combination to Callie Dane one more time. Hits that second vertical. Surprise Ninja takedown. Kanemaru with the low kick. Shining Wizard drops Beck Wild. Surprise Ninja says nope from Callie Dane. Powerbomb plants Mel Miller. Falling knee drop. Dane makes it a pair. Kanemaru clash to Beck. Ref didn't see that in the corner. Missed most of that count. Kanemaru just went for the senton, got caught with the knees. Miller up and down that face buster from Callie Dane. Beck looking to fly second rope. Missile dropkick missed. Kimoko with that belly to back suplex. Dane gets caught with the upkick from Mel Miller. Quick Snapdragon with the bridge. Flying crossbody off the top. Dane kicks out at 2. Dane throws a line, gets ducked, comes back with the second one. Munchkin Lane DDT drops Beck Wild. Into the cover. Suicide note plants Mel Miller. Dane with the arm drag takedown, drops the knee on the elbow joint. And then immediately thinking danger zone here. Roaring elbow drops Beck. Miller danger zone. Completely away from the ropes. And Kimoko right there to break it up. Dane holds on. And Miller taps. We're halfway through this. Kanemaru with that inverted suplex one more time to Callie Dane. Kanemaru surprised the world when she won the Betty White. Looking to do it again. That spinning Falcon Arrow. Beck has a hold of Kanemaru. Kimoko flips out of the suplex. Into that gourd buster. Threw Beck face first onto Callie Dane, then delivers that basement dropkick. Callie crawling to her feet, using the ropes for help. Spins Kimoko around, sends her neutral corner. Runs into a back elbow. Saito suplex. Kimoko in complete control of both former champions here. Ties up those legs. Back right there immediately into a neck breaker. Bouncing the arm off the mat. Sends Kimoko far corner. Runs it with the forearm. Kimoko fighting her way off of both. Beck throwing the paws. Nasty knife edge chop. Beck staggers, gets staggered rather by Callie Dane. Fights her way off the ropes with the right hand. Callie stops the second right. Going for the slam, Beck out the side. Neck breaker. Dane sent off the ropes. Gets caught on the way back in. Snap suplex from Beck Wild. Kimoko with the right hand. And the kick down low. Shining Wizard drops back. Into the quick cover. And Beck is eliminated. Kimoko full attention on Callie Dane here. Has her up. Into the Kanemaru clash. Can Kanemaru do it one more time? Dane out at 2.8. Kanemaru has yet to beat Callie Dane, the only former women's champion she has not beaten this year. Had to beat Valentina, Beck, and CC Bones in the tournament. Has Dane up on the top rope. Both women up full top. Dane fighting her way off. Very scary ground up her. Pushes Kanemaru halfway across the ring. Could be the turning point here. Ties Kanemaru up in that straightjacket DDT. I thought she was going suicide note. Elbow drop to the inside of the knee and then delivering those shots right under that knee joint. Into the quick cover. Doesn't hook the leg. Kanemaru out at 2.8. Dane sends Kanemaru far corner. Plants her up top, looking for high impact, hoping hers goes better. Gets caught with a kick. Kanemaru thinking Rana gets caught and power bombed. Maybe that's what Dane wanted from the gate. I don't know. Gets caught with the jawbreaker. And a disrespectful slap. Kanemaru into the cover, hooks the outside leg. Dane out at 2. Kanemaru figure fours the neck. Delivers a triad staple elbows to the top of the head. Standing senton. Wrench in the neck of Callie Dane. Not sure you want to try to throw submissions out to a submission specialist. Dane with the surprise head scissors takedown one more time. Gets caught with the up kick. Kimoko runs and gets caught with the Firewoman's takedown. Dane one more time with the Roll Tide pile driver. Brings Kimoko back to her feet quick. Ties her up. There's the suicide note. Dead center. Not wasting any time, setting her up here for the danger zone. Spins her around. Has it locked in, dead center. Callie Dane looking to advance here. And that's it. Callie Dane outlasts 5 other women and claims that 4th spot in the women's title match at Dilly Dilly. Mel Miller looked super impressive here. She outlasted CC Bones and Valentina. Took Callie Dane to her absolute limit. Hit her with that alarm clock kick. Kanemaru would try to steal the cover there. We're not going to see half the amazing in these clips. There was that first suicide note delivered to Mel Miller. Valentina would hit a rolling senton. There was things everywhere. I missed so much. Mel Miller would deliver that new finisher she has, the People's Melbow. But in the end, it would take a suicide note in the danger zone, and Callie Dane moves on. So it will be Miyazaki defending her women's title in a fatal 4-way match against Akane Yamamoto, Ali Starr, and now Callie Dane. So for all of our winners and losers, for Nightmare and Callie Dane moving on to take on their champions, and for High and Mighty, mostly Callie Dane though, because she, won the main event. I have been your voice of choice, DrMarxout, signing off. We will see you Saturday for Storm. Have a good night.